Good afternoon, guys. It's June 6, 2023. Today is Tuesday, and let me walk you through the pre-market notes. So today is all about preferred buyers area and preferred sellers area in ES versus aggressive sellers. Sorry, not versus actually, and aggressive sellers, preferred buyers, dream number, and backup buyers area in NQ. So all the label areas today. So basically this levels, right? So price did not get here, so 71.73, 85.92, one of these level will give us directional move, right? And then here I am saying above Globex low favor longs, basically buyers, and below Globex low we will go into neutral territory, okay, which is this, and then we will look for both shorts and long. Okay, now it is also possible that price may open around yesterday's low or nearby and then initiate an open drive, either of the open or later from that level. Just keep that idea in mind, right? So whatever happens around yesterday's low, any open drive or anything, we need to keep that in mind. Russell, these levels, down, these levels, right? So Russell basically held this, and actually on one more level in Discord I said yesterday 1798, which it held it, went above this, and these were the two possible targets. See, Dow did not go to 700, it went up to 668, and that's pretty much it for today, right? So now here one more thing, if you choose to go long, and price goes to preferred sellers area of the open, right, and if you are already long basically, then you take profit, okay, and then reevaluate. So preferred sellers, preferred buyers, important for ES, and you can see price today, preferred buyers, preferred sellers get stuck within it, right? So these two levels will give us a trade, right? So when of the open, you can see there was an open drive down, right? So while you are looking at the open, right before open, you will see this move. It says it's an open drive, right? So it was a down move around yesterday's low, which was this, right? So you have to watch. So we were expecting a failed breakdown here, so we were watching it, and then 75, 78, that was the level. I said that's the borderline intraday, okay. So this is the zone, I gave it intraday, that if price goes above it, it's basically confirming failed breakdown of this area, okay. And then we were watching it within that also. See, we didn't have to wait for a failed breakdown to confirm to go above 78. See, here also I was reading in Discord when price was doing this activity here, same time I was watching, we were watching also NQ. So aggressive buyers, aggressive sellers important, preferred sellers, preferred buyers. See, NQ gets stuck within those four levels in a way if you look at it back and forth. The dotted lines were dream number, see that. Now so in the morning I basically give a walkthrough of entire of every single candle of this price action, like where price should stop, where it gets rejection, where buyers can step in, where does it stop. Again I want to see this entire rotation, that I walk them through these things basically, till 10 o'clock. So all these little rotations price was behaving the way we wanted to see it in ES also, So I said watch 73 here, all this thing. So that's why there was a long here at 73, because after it went through this morning high, failed breakdown was almost confirmed in the lower time frame, not in the 5 minute, but in the lower time frame it was confirming the idea. All it has to do is hold this 73 here, and at the same time NQ was, I think, at the dream number or 540. See here, NQ was at dream number, so that was the long, targeting this. And then we were watching 642, and then price went higher. So here I said, 567 is the last line for sellers. Then if this is a good short, if someone wants to short it, here also I said if someone wants to short it, this is a good level, but I said you are better off waiting for longs than taking shorts. But if someone wants to do it, this is how you do it, so we discuss all the scenarios how to do all this thing, still maintaining the upward bias. So when it came down there, I said take a profit at 527. Now watch 527, then price bounce, all these little rotations, but overall buyers were confirming. See this here, the moment ES held this 73, buyers were confirming. Most likely I said it will go to gap fill and straight into preferred sellers area, which it did. See here, straight into preferred sellers area. Then I said if it touches preferred sellers area, right, if you are long, you have to take a profit. That means NQ, you have to take a profit here at 593, so but anyway, so these were the trades, so it's hard for me to now to walk you through all this thing, but I can give you a simple hint here, so look at these internals. See how they were rising, right? Now you look at this. This is a morning open drive down, right? Now you look at here. See, this is the picture. Open drive down, internals up 100%, momentum up. See that? See, up, up, down, right? So most likely it is going to do what? Fail breakdown. So even though morning price was coming down like this, right, it was scary. So I'm sure many day traders got trapped here. See, look at here, right? So when it was happening at this time live of the open, you are looking at this picture, right, because you don't know what's going to happen next. So at this point, right, I'm sure many day traders would have shorted right around here, and then some of them also might have shorted right around here. Then you can see it, right? Instead, if you are looking for a failed breakdown setup here, you would go long right around here, and then you would bail out right around here. Single trade, if you want to do single trade, this was a trade, and this is a false sign. Okay, so you need to know, how to not get trapped. See, yesterday, if you look at it, yesterday, this is down price action, right? Internals were up, so still we were looking for fail breakdown based on this. See, yesterday, if you look at it, we treated it differently. Still went long, but treated it differently. See, yesterday, if you look at it, TD was tanking, momentum was tanking, right? But still we went long here, expecting internals will shift, is going to shift to the upside. Different scenario both days, but context was upward movement. So that's why both days we use internals, but in a different way, So that's now you understand, right? Why this long here? That was yesterday's low actually. See that? And I specifically said in a pre-market note, yesterday's lows around that area, look for open drive, right? And that may give us a clue. So here it went through yesterday's low in an open drive fashion. It better hold it here, So that's why I came up with 75, 78 as a borderline for sellers to hold it below. That if they are sure, if they are legit, they would hold below it. And in this case, price ideally should not even go above 73. See here, this candle, right, and this chop, and then higher up, this thing told me that buyers are now in fail breakdown possibility is super high. That's why I said watch 73 here. So when price, after this circle activities, when price came down here, this is where you should pay attention. See, if you look at it, look at how many candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to go below it, it couldn't. Then you see this new high, right, above this. That's another sign price wants to move higher. then you see a pullback straight, right? Then what happened? Again higher, right? See, these are the long setups. You can take it even with the flow. See, gap fill, right? So you bail out here and wait. When price pull back here, again you go long. Look at momentum, 100% above zero. Look at AD. See that? So it was a clear trend in AD. No, that's it. So that's how you should call the long. See here also same thing. So all these longs you can line up with NQ. Now after that, here 11, 15, 20 onwards, when you see this candle, your day is screwed. Pretty much, because now it has a breakdown intraday of this, same as yesterday also in the noon it had a breakdown, right? So NQ, same thing. After that, no more trading. So I'm not going to walk you through this price action, which was still a hefty, like very good rotations, right? But no point trading it, you don't touch it, you leave it alone, and you can see, even though if you traded it, price didn't do anything, it just got stuck in this range. See, stood up means both parties are active, that means price can just do like this from any point, right? But long story short, you can see this area, this was the seller's line to defend in the morning. Price went through it, right here, and look what happened afternoon. See that price couldn't go lower this, so whoever sorted it here, they basically flipped their position right here and they started longs and price closed higher. See that how easy it is, the reading. This level, right, I did not give them like after looking at this low, I gave this level right around 9:35 to observe. So now you can see, and that was a real time level, right? See, there is 75, 78, there is no level 75, 78, it is in the middle area, right? But so you have to switch it, and that's pretty much it for today.